Good morning, everybody. I thought I was having trouble with my internet there. It took a long time to come on. I want to welcome you to my Facebook Live. It's Creating Cards with Debbie, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Bismarck, Arkansas. And I'm glad that you're able to join me today. Be sure that you comment when you come on so I know that you're here. Let me bring my iPad up so I can watch my comments. Morning, Jackie. Hi, Amber. Glad you're here. Hopefully we don't have any technical problems today. I started out earlier and I broke my tripod holder from my phone, so I had to grab some crazy glue, so I hope it holds. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do, so we'll see what happens. Just hope for the best. Okay, I'm just going to give a moment or two for everybody to get here. I've missed being on. It's been, what has it been, 3 weeks since I did my last live. I've been not feeling very well, so I wasn't up to doing my lives, but hopefully I'm on the mend a little bit so I can get back to normal a little bit. At least I didn't end up in the hospital this time, so I've been treating it at home. But I missed everybody, and I missed doing my Facebook Lives. And we've got 3 cards today, so I'm hoping that y'all can stay to watch all 3 of them. So let me go ahead and turn the camera down here and see. Oh, Amber, it's freezing. And my side looks okay. Maybe it's your internet. You might want to log out and come back in, maybe. I don't know. Are you on your laptop or phone? Let me go ahead and turn everything around here so we can get started. If you get motion sickness, close your eyes. And I'll do this very carefully so I don't break my tripod again. Let me see. I need to turn it around. Where's my button? Right here. And rotate. And get my cord out of the way. And I need to turn my phone around, so I'm hoping I don't have a mishap here. Okay, that looks like I did okay. Let's zoom this in just a little bit. Let me see what that looks like on my iPad. Looks like it's pixelating here. On your laptop, Amber? Yeah, you might want to try going out and coming back in. Sometimes that helps the problem. Let me see if I can get this straightened up a little bit better. Thanks for sharing, Jackie. Yeah, I want to remind everybody to share the video and also to like it. Facebook likes that when we do that, so it helps our analytics and such. Come back in. Okay, Jackie, you had to go out and come back in. Okay. Glad it's working better. Boy, my iPad is really slow here. It's really lagging. I'm going to see if that looks good. Does that look good to everybody? Or do you want me to zoom it in more? Well, like I said, it's a delay on there. Looks good to you, Jackie? Good. Okay. Well, we're going to go with it. Got both going. You're 3 seconds faster on phone. That's funny, Amber. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We'll just leave this as is. Let me get my lighting over here. Like I said, I'm creating cards with Debbie. It's my Facebook page. And you can shop in my store at www.debbiefoster.stampinup.net. And the June host code is Z7N4ZXPJ. And use that host code if your order is over $150. And, under $150. If it's over $150, I want you to get the reward, so don't use it. So we've just got a few more days left of June here. I don't know where the time goes. Seems like the older I get, the faster it goes. Thanks, Jackie. It's good to be back. Hopefully we can do this as a weekly thing again. Okay, and if you need to email me with any questions, you can email me at creatingwithdebbie179@gmail.com. And here's my blog address and Paper Pumpkin and joining my team websites. Those are also in the description of the video, so I won't go over those. Okay. And until June 30th, Stampin' Up! Has got a sale going on. If you buy one kit, you get the next kit at 50% off. So it's a BOGO sale that's going on. And when you put in your order for the kits, you can just go to my store, and on the side column on the left hand side, just scroll down and you'll find kits collection. Click on that and it'll bring you all up to all the kits that are in there. These are really nice because you get everything is included with them. All you maybe need is just your scissors. So put in your first kit and then do a separate of the second one and have that be your higher priced one that you get half price. So if you have any questions on that, be sure that you get with me and I'll help you out with it. Okay, this is for next month. I won't go into that. And next month's Paper Pumpkin is Sending Good Thoughts. Looks like a nice beach. Good place to be right now. Okay, it says Sending Good Thoughts. Unbelievably gorgeous nautical themed cards. And supplies include 9 cards, 3 of each of 3 designs, and 9 coordinating envelopes. Nautical themed cards for those who need a loving message in a bottle. Specialty dry embossed cards, an exclusive stamp set, and a Bermuda Bay classic Stampin' Spot. Okay, so I'm kind of anxious to see what that is. You have until July 10th to sign up for that Paper Pumpkin. Alright, so that's all the news I've got to go on today. So let's get our supplies out here and get started with these cards that we haven't done for a long time. This is a card that we're going to be doing. And it's kind of a fun fold because it doesn't go all the way to the edge. So it says, wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. And then on the inside it says, you are wonderful in every way. So let's get started with that card. And first off, we're going to have to do some coloring here. And I didn't get my blend out here, so I need to do that. I'm thinking it's what color did I use? I didn't mark that on my thing. Well, I think we're going to go with the Starry Sky, which is one of our new in colors, and I've already got that out for another project. Let me get that out. That's Tahitian tie. Or maybe I didn't get it out yet. No, I didn't. Whoops, I almost dropped that on the floor. Alright, here it is. Okay. So the stamp set that we're using is Happiness Abounds. We're also using the Stylish Shapes dies. And this is the bundle. The dies go with this. And we're also using the Time Worn 3D embossing folder and the layering circle dies. So we can set those aside. I think I've got everything done except for I gotta color the ribbon here. So with our Stampin' Blends, we can change our ribbon colors. And oops, I already got that up. By just using our dark Stampin' Blends, and I want to use the brush end. Okay, so we got scrap paper underneath to keep our work surface clean. And I wanted to do this first. It gives it a little time to dry while we're working on our project. And our ribbon is folded a little bit there. So I'm going to get ink on my fingers, but that's okay. We wouldn't be stampers if we weren't inky fingers. I know I get my share. Okay. So with the Stampin' Blends, you can change your ribbon colors to whatever color you want. So that makes it nice. We don't have to buy so many. Uh-oh. Did I lose everybody? It says this live video has ended. It'll be available shortly. Well, come on. Is everybody still seeing me? Or do I need to go out and come back in? Is my video still going on your guys' side? You're here. Can you still see me? Okay. Well, on my iPad, I'm not seeing me, so I guess I'll just go on. I don't want to wreck anything right now. Alright, so we're going to let these dry. Get rid of our scrap paper. And I maybe need to wash off my fingers a little bit. Oh, okay. No, that's an old one. I think I lost everybody. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have touched something. Because now I lost the video completely. Where am I? Oh, goodness. Okay, there I am. Are y'all still with me? Okay. Is everybody back again? I don't know what happened. I touched the screen and I lost it. I had to bring it back up again. Well, we can't do a Facebook Live without technical difficulties. Alright, so let me get all of our bits and pieces out here. And we'll get back with our card again. So we're starting out with the Fresh Freesia card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5, our standard size card. And then it's scored in the middle at 4 1/4 inches. Now I'm buffering. The joy of internet. Okay, then our inside panel measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And look at my measurements here. Is anybody else buffering, or is it just me? I don't know if I should go on. Is everybody seeing me okay? I guess I'll just continue here and hope for the best. It says I'm live. Jackie, are you still seeing me? Okay. Amber says yes. Okay, we're using the dies that are called Happiness Abounds stamp set. And that goes with the stamp set. And I used this die. I don't know if you can see it really well. And this is our basic white, which is 3 1/2 inches by 5 1/2 inches. And I've already die cut this out of there. It's kind of neat because it leaves some of the areas in there and then it pops them out, so it can be like 3-dimensional. You can lift up these little tabs of your flowers and make them more 3D. And I've got a die that where did it go? I put it away. Hold on a second. It's not in there. It's got to be somewhere here. I'm missing a die. Goodness. She said she was re-entering. Okay. Thank you, Amber. It's gotta be in. I have lost the dies. Well, anyway, it comes from the scalloped dies. So anyway, I've already done the scalloped edge on this one. Ah, but I needed to cut this. Goodness gracious. Where'd I put it? There it is. Okay, it's a color and contour dies. Are you seeing me okay, Amber? I don't know why I'm buffering on my end. I did restart my router. I thought maybe that might help today. Okay, what I need to do is cut these. I have to trim off of here, which is about an inch. I'm going to cut off that end. Okay, good. I'll just go on. I don't know. Maybe it's just on my side that it's buffering. Okay, so we're going to take our card base and we're going to cut off 1 inch on that front flap. That'll make our fun fold. I gotta quit getting flustered here just when I have internet problems, because then I lose my train of thought. And we're going to burnish the edge of our card base with our bone folder. And we're going to, I've already cut out, this is the Starry Sky, and this is the Fresh Freesia. I've already cut those out, and I used the dye from the scalloped contour dies to put the edge on those. And we're going to layer them underneath our basic white. So I'm going to get my combo glue out here, and we're going to start assembling. So I'm going to put a little glue. Oh, that's a new bottle. That came out fast. Kind of surprised me. Alright, you're just going to match up your edges. And it's a little bit too big. I want to cut that down because I don't want that showing through. Let's trim this. Well, I have my scissors here. I'm going to do some old scissors to keep the glue off my good ones. Because I don't want the Starry Sky color to be showing through my die cut part there. See, all mistakes in stamping, you can usually solve. And I'm still flustered, I guess. Let me just concentrate on what I'm doing and just don't worry about the internet problems. As long as everybody can see me okay, I'm happy. Alright, so we want to position this on this. This is the Fresh Freesia that I made a ruffle edge for. And then we're going to see if our ribbon is dry, and we're going to position that. So I'm just going to take some Scotch tape. I think I lost my viewers with all these problems going on, I guess. Hopefully they'll come back or they'll watch the replay. Alright, and let me see if I got that centered right. Yeah. Are you doing okay today, Amber? It's going to be a hot one today. I think they said heat index of 100 to 105. So I know where I'm staying today, in the house probably. Good old air conditioning. What did we do before without it? Was the weather that hot back in our day? Or did we just got used to it? I don't know. Because I remember growing up, we didn't have air conditioning. Alright, so we're going to glue this down to our card base. Alrighty. So I'm just going to leave a tiny bitty edge on the left side. Oops, and I got glue on the inside of that I need to let that dry and get rid of. And we'll just wipe it off with a baby wipe. Yeah, really hot. But I still like summer better than winter, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, we're going to set our card aside and get back to that in a minute. We're going to, well, the paper that I used goes with the stamp set. Let me get my charts out here so I can show you. And it's called, well, I don't want to drop all these on the floor. I don't think you ever get used to it. Yeah, Jackie, I know you don't like the hot. Okay, it's Hues of Happiness. It's the designer series paper that we're using. And we're using this one here. And the dies that go with the stamp set cut out a lot of those. The leaves and flowers. So that makes it an added bonus. But I've already done that. I've already cut out one of the flowers. And I've already cut out our scalloped edge circle out of the Starry Sky. And then the basic white with the new dies, which are called Stylish Shapes and Dies. It's got circles and it's got squares and then it's got the banners. And that's a new die set that's came out in the new catalog. So, but we're going to stamp our sentiment, which says, wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. And we're going to use our Starry Sky. And this is a photopolymer stamp set, so I'm going to use my piercing mat. I just cover it with other paper to keep it clean. So let's stamp that in the upper portion of our circle. And we'll close up our ink pad so we don't have an accident, like sticking my arms in them or something. Okay, so now we can glue that to our scallop circle. And we'll center that on there. And then I've already die cut the flower and some leaves. There's one. Did I not have another one? Guess I didn't have another one. Alright, so we want to put our flower down. Let me see how I want to position this. I guess maybe just like that. We're just going to put glue on the upper portion. And we'll set that down. And then we've got our leaves. Okay, there's two leaves. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. Gotta be careful, that's a new bottle of glue and it comes out really fast. So we're gonna tuck one leaf down here. And we get another one. Yeah, I think we can do another one right there. We're just gonna put some on the tip of this leaf. And we're just gonna tuck that under. Okay, and now we're going to put some dimensionals on the back side of this. And we'll attach it to the front of our card. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to pop off those dimensionals. It works really well when you don't have any fingernails. Oh. My video's doing weird things. Yeah, Amber. When we were kids, nothing bothered us. Now I don't think the kids even go outside at all. They stay in the house on their phones and whatever. So I'm going to place this down in the lower portion, just kind of over the ribbon a little bit. You can see that. Oops, I got glue on my paper or something. And let's do the inside of our card, which I said this was 4 by 5 1/4 inches. And we're going to stamp our sentiment on there, which says, "You are wonderful in every way." Tap, tap, tap. I should have used my cushion. I didn't. We're going to wish for the best. Okay. And I thought I'd cut out another flower, but there it is. Is that it? Yeah. We're going to take another flower that I cut out. So even your flowers that are right on the edge of the paper, don't throw those away, because you can still use them like this. I'm going to put it on the inside of my card. And we try not to waste our DSP, Designer Series paper. We hoard a lot of it. I know I'm guilty of that. We've got a lot of things retiring here. On July 1st, I gotta use up my paper that's retiring. Okay, so we're going to glue that to the inside of our card. And we're going to have a small border going around it. And it moved on me. Let me scooch that over a little bit. There we go. Got some glue on my fingers. Okay. And so here's our card, but we still need to put some bling on it, so we're going to do some rhinestones, which I have right here. And I'm going to use the, oh, my video finally came back on, but it's way behind. That's okay, Amber. Okay, let's get us some rhinestones. Whoops. That one went flying. Whoops, gotta turn you over. And put one there. And I like to do 3s. So, let's see, one there. And we're going to squeeze another one right there. Okay, rhinestones away. Alright, so there's our card. And it says, "Wishing you all the happiness you can imagine." And here's our fun fold. "You are wonderful in every way." So there's our first card. Let me pick up some things here. I'll put that in my tray. And I'm living dangerously. I'm reaching over my open stamp pad here, so I'm liable to drop something in it. Let me close that. Okay. Clean up here a little bit, make some room. Okay, so our second card is this one. And the stamp set we're using is In the Moment, and I'm using the Thinking of You sentiment out of the Quiet Meadow. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, I like the way it turned out. It's the first time I've done that edge like that, so it's a new fun fold for me. And boy, my video is really behind. So I'm gonna just ignore it, just keep going. But here's the card. It says, thinking of you. I love the dog. And on the inside it says, you're always so good to others, be good to yourself too. And that's kind of good for all of us, because a lot of times we don't take care of ourselves the way we should. We need to take the time to take care of ourselves. Alright, so we're going to start out with the thick basic white, or is it called heavy? No, it's thick. And we're going to do the longer card. This is 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches. And then we've scored it in the center at 5 1/2 inches. So I'm just going to burnish the edge of our card. And we get all of our bits and pieces out here. And I set that aside. That goes on the inside. And we're using the fan baker's twine. And this is going to be retiring at the end of June. So if you want some of this, make sure that you get your order in before the end of the month. And then I've got scallop circle. This is from Pacific Point. It's a cardstock that I used. And then the white, basic white, is from the circles from the Stylish Shape Styles, which is this one here. And we're going to stamp our image right in the center of that. So I'm going to use just black memento ink. Now the larger stamps, I like to turn them upside down and stamp them. That way I can see if I got a good coverage of ink on it. So that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and stamp that. I'm going to go off the lines here, so I'm going to mess up my paper, I guess. That's okay. That's what it's for. I can't believe my iPad is just showing me doing that previous card. But I'm not going to touch it. I don't know. I might lose it again. Okay, so there we got her colored. I got some glue right there. And let me get my glue eraser. And we'll clean that up so I don't keep sticking to it. There we go. This is just a glue eraser you can get in any office supply store or whatever. It takes the glue off of any surface that you don't want it on. Okay, so we're going to do some coloring here with our blends. And we're going to start out with, we've got dark Tahitian Tide and light. Where's my light? There it is. We've got Poppy Parade, or that Sweet Sorbet. Okay, Sweet Sorbet, and then Poppy Parade, and we've got Balmy Blue, and then I've got two of the naturals, which they don't have a name on them, they just have a number, so it's SU 700 and SU 400 are the natural blends that I'm using. So I think I'm going to lay my scratch paper underneath this. Sometimes the blends do soak through. Okay, so we're going to start out with the Balmy Blue. No, we're going to go with the Tahitian Tide. Yeah, so we're starting out with the dark. Okay, I'm glad it's just my problems. Everybody's seeing me okay. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. If it's working for everybody, I'm going to leave it alone. So I'm doing the blanket on the pillow with a Tahitian tide. And I'm just kind of outlining some of the areas so we'll have a darker. And I guess I could have colored this beforehand and you wouldn't have had to sit here and watch me color. It shouldn't take us too long. Alright, then I'm going to do the light Tahitian tide. And I think I need to grab one more Stampin' Blends. Forgot the ivory for the face, the skin tone. But it's right here, we can grab it when we need it. And gotta make sure I don't color the dog blue. Well, the weekend is almost here. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? We thought about taking our boat out Saturday, but it's supposed to be, temperature-wise, is 101, so I'm not sure what the heat index for that would be. Hot. So, we'll see if we take it out or not. It might be too hot to go. And after having my surgery, I've got to wait for my incision to be healed up all the way before I can go swimming or anything, so we'll see what happens. It would be fun. We haven't had it out yet this year. And Jack's been working on it, getting it all fine-tuned and up and running really good, so we don't have any problems. It's an older boat, so you never know. Okay. And we're going to use the Sweet Sorbet to do the book and her clothes. Let me see, is this, that's Poppy Parade, we want Sweet Sorbet. So I'm going to start with the dark first. And I'm thinking that's her shirt right there. I think this was her shirt. We're going to go back over that one. I don't know, Facebook's doing weird things. Okay. Well, I think it caught up to me anyway. My iPad's all current now. Whatever. Weird things are going on. And I'm going to do the coffee cup with the dark Poppy Parade too. And what else? Her stockings. Oops, went out of line right there. And her other stocking. No, I'm not seeing your comments here. Dog Days of Summer Jackie, yeah, probably is. And I'm going to do the book the same. And we're going to come in with the light, or Sweet Sorbet. Oopsie, where did I go now? Oh, Amber, your husband's going to go out on the boat too this weekend? Which lake does he go to? we're right here close by to Lake DeGrasse, so that's usually the one that we go to. And sometimes we'll go to Lake Hamilton, but not real often. Okay, and guess we'll do the dog, and then we'll come back and do the skin tone. So I'm doing the dog with the medium deep naturals, and that's the SU 400. And his ears. And yeah, Jackie, especially on holidays, it is. He's going to go fishing. That sounds good. Does he have good luck? Oops. Haven't done with that one yet. So we're going to do his face with a lighter. This is the SU 700. And we'll finish off his head with this other one. Alright, and then our pants, we're going to do in balmy blue. Make sure I've got both. Yep, there's the dark. And I'm just going to outline a little bit to give it some shading. It's a nice quiet day. We had to take Cookie to the vet yesterday. She's been having some issues with her liver being all swollen. So we got to take her to another clinic tomorrow, and they're going to do an ultrasound of her stomach and see what exactly is going on in her, with her liver and all that. And some of her blood work that she had done yesterday, it came up pretty high, but we're trying to diagnose what's going on. And let me bring this one back, and we're going to do the spine of the book, the pages. There. And I need to get my ivory to do her skin tone. And her ear right there, and her neck. And one hand. And her hair, I think we're going to do maybe the SU 200. Well, it's kind of dark, but that's okay. There. Alright, so let me get all these blends out of my way, and we'll start assembling. Put in my scratch paper. I think my iPad finally caught up. Now if I can get my comments to come back up. Here we go. Well, that's good, Amber. Sounds good. A fish fry. Alright, we're going to glue that to our scalloped Pacific point. And be sure you like and share the video. That helps me a lot, and I appreciate it. And I'll be putting this on YouTube a little later today, so you can also catch me on there. Okay, so our card base, we're going to take that, and I've got 3 strips of designer series paper, and they measure 1/2 inch by 5.5 inches, and we're going to put these across our card, and we're going to have some hanging over, but we're going to trim that off after we get them glued down. And do I want that one, or do I want the stripes? Maybe the stripes. Okay, so let me go ahead and attach these. And I'm going to need that scrap paper again so I don't get glue all over again. And we're going to place that there. Make sure that you're covering all of your card. Move that up a little bit. And of course we get glue on the fingers. Ink and glue are signs of our card making. And we'll place this next to the other one. Make sure we got it all the way off of the card. And then our last one. And okay, so I'm going to come in here with my old scissors because we're going to get glue all over the scissors here. So that got glued to my paper. Uh-oh. Now we just turn it over and we follow our card to snip all those off. I know I'm out of camera view here. Just trimming off the edges. And get stickies and throw those in the trash. Get the glue off my fingers. Okay, so here we have, oops, I didn't trim that one down. A little bit of hanging over. And now we're going to take our, well, first we're going to do some stamping here. We're going to add some splotches to fill in this a little bit. And we're using the Pacific Point. This is one of my old stamp pads. But it's still good yet, so I'm not going to throw it away. Alright, so we're inking up this little splotches, and that comes out of Quiet Meadow. It's this one right here. So we're going to add some splotches. And kind of turn it so it's not all uniform. So I'm doing first and second generation. And a little bit over here. Alright, pop that ink on that one. And then our sentiment, which is thinking of you, will go in the bottom corner. It's a little bit crooked, but that's good. That's my trademark. Alright, now we can put our scalloped image up on dimensionals. And I'm running low on dimensionals. Gonna have to open a new pack here pretty soon. And I'm gonna put one in the center. It's kind of a large circle to support it. And I'll take your pick tool to pop off those backings of the dimensionals again, because we have no fingernails. Well, that was being stubborn. There we go. Oh, there goes the stamp pad on the floor, but at least it was closed. Alright, we're going to position this over our strips of designer series paper. And I think right about there is good. And I've already tied a double bow using the dark blue baker's twine. It's called fan baker's twine. And like I said, this is going to be retiring at the end of the month, so if you want it, you need to get it now before it's too late. So I'm going to take a glue dot, and I'm going to take your pick tool, and I'm going to kind of roll that into kind of a log. And okay, and we're going to place that little glue dot right there, and place our bow on top of that, and have some mini glue dots sticking out there, so I pushed it back up in there. Alright, so there's the outside of our card, and let's add some bling to this too. We like bling. I'm using the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. And take our putty end. And where do I want to put them? Put it down here. And maybe another one right on the side of her. Okay, so there's the outside of our card. Let's work on the inside. I was looking at my card to make sure I'm following the same way. We have a strip of designer series paper which measures a ½ inch. No, what is it? It's a 1/4 of an inch by 5 1/2, and we're just going to glue that to the inside of our card. Oops. I'm glad my video caught up. What was going on earlier? It just had to give me a hard time, I guess. Now it paused on me for some reason. It's back again. Nope. Can't make up its mind if it wants to stay or go. Okay, so there's our little strip, and I need to move that over just a tiny bit. And our sentiment, which says, "You're always so good to others, be good to yourself." Oh, I do need that stamp pad that fell on the floor. It was partially open too. It's a good thing it didn't pop open. It would have had blue floors. Tap, 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 tap. And we'll stamp our sentiment in the upper center corner. Okay. That looks good. Now we can close that up. So here's our card. It says, "Thinking of you," and "You're always so good to others, be good to yourself." Looks like it might be pixelating a little bit on my side of the screen. Well, come on, comments. There we are. I'm glad you like that, Amber and Jackie and Diane. Okay, so our third card is this one right here. And we're using the Cup of Tea bundle. And the stamp set and the dies. The dies are the teacup dies, and Cup of Tea is the stamp set. Okay, let's get all of our bits and stuff out of here. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way here. Yeah, I did a lot of this prep work ahead of time, so you don't have to sit and watch me cut paper or anything. Hopefully that helps on our time. We have gone an hour already, but this won't take long, so I hope you'll stay with us. Okay, I've already die cut the cup out with basic white, and I've cut out the little banner tag, and I embossed that with the, it's called the stripes, and I don't have that out. Yeah, it's called Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folder. We use the stripe ones on the part of that banner. I didn't do the whole thing, I just did one edge because we're going to be covering up a lot of that. Well, I needed the plain one for stamping the sentiment on, okay. I knew there's a reason. I was just fumbling with my words there. And I've got a piece of basic white that I've already die cut using the Pretty Flowers or embossing folder. So that's going to be our mat. Our card base is So Saffron. That's 4 1/4 inches wide by 11 inches, and it's scored in the middle at 5 1/2 inches. So let's do our bone folder and burnish that edge really good. And I'm going to go ahead and glue our embossed layer on. And I don't think I said what the measurements were. It's 4 1/8 inches by 5 3/8 inches. Okay. And place that on top of our card. Well, no, we're not. We're not gluing down yet. Let me set that upside down for a moment. I got ahead of myself. Alright, we're going to take our black lemon to ink, and we're going to stamp our sentiment on that tag, which says, let's get together soon. Sounds like a plan to me. Let my friends know we need to go to lunch or something, do something. I've been cooped up in this house for so long. It sounds like it might be a good day trip for us girls. Alright, let's get together soon. Lid on that. And then we're going to, I also cut out another banner with the So Saffron cardstock. And we're going to cut that in half because we're going to place that under our white tag. I feel like I'm fumbling today. I guess I'm flustered from earlier this morning. I apologize. Okay, we're going to just center that so we've got an edge around the whole thing, except for the bottom. We're not leaving an edge there. And some more on this one. Is everybody going to get a chance to get into the craft room today and play a little bit? It's a good way to stay out of the heat. Oopsie, I moved on me. Now let's lay it down. Kind of shaky this morning. Must be too much caffeine. Okay, there we go. So here we have that. And now we can place that onto our card. But I'm going to fold this back and use our foam folder to flatten that a little bit. Okay. And I'll put some glue underneath that little flap. And very carefully pick this up. Which way do I want it going? I guess that way is good. I'll face it, I'm going to have glue all over my fingers. Alright. Wipe that off a little bit. Alright, let's add a little bit more glue here. It might have dried on me. Okay, now we can glue that to the card base. And we're just leaving a tiny edge going all the way around it. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and glue this back down. And make sure it's straight. Okay. Alright, so got that. Got the card base. Now we're going to work on our cups. And like I said, I die cut this out of basic white. And I was going to put that on the back of our adhesive sheets, but I guess I forgot. Oh well, we're going to use just our glue. Or no, it's on there. Okay. And take all the extras out of here. Let me see if I can get a hold of the edge and pull that off. Yeah, I did use the adhesive sheets. I thought I did, but it was a few days ago that I worked on this card, so I forgot. And it's got just a few that didn't pop out. Sometimes I can just get it to stick to my finger and pull them out that way. Yeah. Now I gotta get my fingers cleaned off. The hubby's out in the garage. I don't know how long he'll be out there today. It's pretty warm. There, got those all off. So we're going to take our outline basic white cup and we're going to place it onto our, this is our Orchid Oasis, one of our new in colors. So come on, get lined up here. I'm kind of shaky and keeps moving on me. Yeah, we got it. All right, and well, I forgot to cut that one. we're gonna have to do that. Why didn't I cut one? Well, that didn't sound very good. Why didn't I cut out another cup? Let me get some basic white cardstock here. Oops, that's the thick. I don't want the thick. I want the regular, basic. And I've got a small scrap here. Okay. So, let me see here. Cut out just a corner of that basic white. And bring my adhesive sheets in here. Come on, open. And I'm just going to cut off a corner of this. You don't need the whole sheet. Okay. And set that aside for a minute. And we're going to attach our adhesive sheet to the back of the cardstock. Well, I definitely don't have a fingernail on that one. It's cut way down. Oops. More glue on me. And just press that down a bit. I got adhesive on my fingers. Alright, so now we're going to die cut our cup out of there. Let me turn it this way. Make it fit better. We're going to bring our baby boss over. Turn it around. And we've got our number 3 plate, number 2 plates. And let me make sure you're still seeing me. And then we're going to place our cup right there. Probably not seeing me real well. And a number 2 top plate. And we're going to run that through our baby boss. And I'm just going to come back one more time to make sure it's cut through because we've got extra layers there with the adhesive sheet. And it looks like it cut all the way through. So let me put this back over here. Go rest, baby boss. Alright, sorry about that. I thought I already cut 2, but I guess I didn't. And poke that out of there. Put my eye over there so I don't lose it. And we want the yellow shadow one. Alright, let me find the edge of this. Okay. Stuck to my shirt. And we'll do the same. We'll pop all those extra pieces out with our fingers. Well, easy for me to say. There we go. And clean off the fingers. Okay. Alright. I didn't get them all off, but I'm going to place that on top of our So Saffron coffee cup, teacup. Okay. I still got stuff on my fingers yet. Gotta get off. I hope I ain't losing everybody. Are you getting bored with me? Okay, so we have 2 cups, teacups, and we're going to place the yellow one at the bottom corner. And I'm putting it at a bit of a slant. And the purple one will go on the top right-hand corner. Yeah, I'm kind of angling it the opposite directions. Okay. And then I've already cut out some hearts that we're going to place on there. I'm just going to dump them all on my work surface here. There. And start assembling. Just a little drop of glue. The yellow one and the purple one. This is Orchid Oasis is the color. And I'm going to put some dots for some smaller hearts. And we'll just use our take your pick tool to pick those up, because I know I'm not going to be able to pick them up right. And they're all upside down here for me. And another purple. Got a lot of glue on that one. And a yellow. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll do the same for the other cup. I've got glue on my fingers and everything wants to stick to me. I sure have enjoyed being here today. I missed everybody when I was sick and unable to do my Facebook Lives. I hope those that were used to watching me will come back again. And do one right there. Take your pick tool. We're almost done here, so sorry I'm keeping you so long today. And a yellow. Go there. And another yellow. And go up here. Okay. And then we've got a little tag that we're going to stamp I miss you on. Bring our black memento ink over here again. And this little tag is in with the dies that goes with this set. I think there's 2 different sizes. There's this size and then there's a bigger one. Got to get some of that glue off my fingers, and that's sticking to everything. Alright. And want to put that up on a dimensional. Just one. I still got glue on my fingers. I'm still sticking. And we're going to place that onto our purple tea cup. And I need a glue dot. I'm going to use one of the glue dots that come from our paper pumpkin. They're a little bit smaller than the regular ones are, so I like to use that. And pop the backing off. I think I'm going to roll that a little bit so I can fit my ribbon on there. It won't show. I did a double bow with a tiny, tiny bow. I'm going to place that onto our tag. And that's all for the outside. Let's get with the inside. And we've got lots of hearts left over, so I'm going to save those for another project. I just cut out a bunch of them. Okay, and then we're going to take our little shrubbery. We're going to stamp that on the inside. I didn't do the white, I just left it plain. And what color did we use? I can use the Orchid Oasis. I think I've lost everybody. Maybe they had to go. I'm just going to stamp that down in the bottom corner. And then I've got a small skinny strip of basic white. I think that's is it a 1/4 of an inch or is it a 1/8 of an inch? It is a 1/4 of an inch. And that's just going to go across the bottom, so that's 4 1/4 inches by 1/4 of an inch. And I'm just placing it up underneath the flower there. Hoping that's straight. Let me use my grid here and see. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, and I didn't stamp a sentiment on the inside. You might want to keep that to write a little note inviting your friends out to lunch and tell them where to meet up at or whatever. Okay, so that concludes our cards for today. Let me bring them all out here and give you a view of them. And let's see if that fits okay. Oh, Amber, I'm sorry. Are you back now? Can't see my comments. Come on, comments. Well, here we are. Thanks, everybody. I'm glad that you liked the cards today. Be sure that you like and share, like I said before. And if you're going to watch it on YouTube later today, be sure that you subscribe, and then you'll be notified whenever I have new videos come up. I'm going to scooch these up a little bit, and I forgot to talk about our mini catalog, the January to June 2022. This is the one that's going to be ending on June 30th, so you've only got, what, a week left on it? Yeah, exactly a week. Some of the things have already sold out, so hopefully you'll be able to get what you want yet. So you can just go to my store and order. That's on the description of the video. It's www.debbiefoster.stampinup.net, and you'll be able to shop there. What did I do? I forgot something. No, I just didn't grab it. Okay. Let me move the cards here out of the way. I'm sure everybody got a good look at those. So here is the new mini catalog that's coming out July 1st. And this will run July 1st until December 31st of 2022. I can't open it until it goes live, but I can show you the cover. You can kind of get some sneak peeks of what's in here. And also along with that is Celebration, which is July 1st through August 31st. And with that, every $50 you can get a free item, and there are some that are $100. So I'm excited about free stuff. Who don't like free, huh? So I think that's all I had to say for today. I know I got a doctor appointment next Wednesday, so I'm thinking we'll probably keep, let me know if Monday the 27th works, or the 30th of June is better for you, which is a Thursday, a Monday or a Thursday next week. Which day would probably work best for everybody. I'm open to do either one. I'm just kind of waiting for the comments to come up. So Monday or Thursday, which one's better for y'all? Or if I was real ambitious, I could do both days, but I don't know how that goes. Guess I got a delay on my iPad. It's not bringing up comments right now. Well, should we say Monday, June 27th? Or Thursday, June 30th? Okay, Amber wants Thursday. What about everybody else? What's your choice? I really could do Monday and Thursday, maybe. I'm kind of behind on my videos, so that would give me some extras. Okay, so I'm going to say Monday and Thursday right now, both at 10 o'clock. So let me put that on my calendar. Facebook Live. 10. And Thursday, Facebook Live. Unless something comes up, but right now, I've got an open calendar there. You see in my calendar all my appointments. At least my appointments have all slowed down a bit. I'm not running so much, thank goodness, with the price of gas. All right, so I'm going